Alright, good morning. This is Marion and I am making this video for my best friend because I told her that I would do this for her because she is going to do the makeup of another friend of ours for so she's going to be doing this Zoom thing, and it's going to be in front of a bunch of people and stuff, and they are like, oh, you do your makeup so good, and I'm like, Linda, this is my best friend, you are really good at makeup, but if you want me to do this, I will. Plus, I have a client who I think is brilliant, and I keep telling him he needs to go ahead and do his YouTube, go ahead and do it, and he doesn't ever do it. And I was like, so part of this is for me to embody the message, and I will tell him I did this, and and I don't know how else to get this to my best friend in terms of video unless I upload it to YouTube so that she can go see it. So, or come see it, I guess would be a better way to put that. So I'm doing it, and I'm sorry, it's probably gonna be cringe, but I'm doing it. So here we go. So first of all, I already washed my face, and so then I'm just gonna go through all the other things that I do. First thing I do is put basically this toner on that I have been using since 2017. So I put that all over my face, in my neck and everything, and that's the first thing I do, okay? Put this number 7 Restore and Renew stuff on my face, and I like it because it's got sunscreen in it, and I think it's got all kind of other good things in it, and I've been using this for a couple years. There was this stuff I used to use, I started using it in my early 40s, and I used to get it at the health food store, and it had vitamin C in it and stuff, and they changed the formula, and one of the reasons I always used it was because it smelled really, really good, and that made me want to put it on my face. And then they changed the formula, and I didn't like the smell of it anymore, so I had to find something else. So this is probably the 3rd or 4th iteration of that step. What I do is put on this hydrate stuff. It's brightening moisturizer. Anyway, there was this one kind I used that I love the smell of this, by the way. It smells like grapefruit, and makes it easy for me to want to put it on because I love how it smells, and that's important for me. That may not be important for everybody, but it's important for me. Then comes your wonderful foundation, and this is Clinique Even Better. It probably isn't an exact match to my skin. It's as close as I can get without spending a gazillion dollars, which I'm not going to do. And anyway, so I put that on. I'm going to do that. And yeah, I do down here too. And this has got sunscreen, which is why I like it. I mean, I feel like getting things that have sunscreen on them is important because, you know, that's what gets your skin all spotty and stuff. And I don't want my skin to be all spotty and stuff. This is weird doing this in a camera instead of a mirror, but we're doing the best we can here. And now I probably notice I'm not exactly Miss Gentle. I don't do that. I just like put it on. So there we go. So that's that. I hear you. Thing I do is put on this highlighter, I guess it is, and it says Gold Light, and it's Revlon, and I bought it, golly day, I probably bought this 4 or 5 years ago, and I still have some, so I still use it. I will use it till it's all gone because I like it. If I ever saw it in a store again, I'd get another tube of it and maybe have enough for the entire rest of my life. So that highlighter is, you know, it's on top of my bone here, on top of my bone there, and below. Makeup lady taught me this a long time ago. So this is essentially bronzer like stuff, and it's not expensive at all. This would be like, I don't do the dark stuff. Really, this is more like, yeah, I have a long face. So the idea here is to, when I put this stuff on, it changes how, you know, the light hits my face and shortens my face up a little bit. And then I also do that, kind of gives, you're starting to see it looks, my face is starting to look a little different now because I did all that. I don't know if I've got that blended in good enough. Let me go look in the mirror over here a sec. Yeah, I think that's good enough. So, the blush. Okay, so next comes the blush. This is the whole, put it on the apple of your cheek stuff and blend it in. There we go with that. This is Urban Decay Basics, and it is that stuff. And you can see, well, I lost the one thing I used to use all the time. So this, what I do with this is probably a little different than when I used to do it. As you get older, your eyes sort of shrink back in your head. So the idea is to get down in that crevice, and also, you know, basically you're supposed to coat your whole eye area with your bottom basic thing, which is basically the lightest shade that I have here. All right, and then next, which is a different brush because I use the same ones all the time. And next is the third shade down, and the eye here is like, it's like a little thumb, like a little print of your tiniest finger, and it's on the outside. Like you got this bone thing going over here, and so it's kind of like on this outer third, in like a little print of your smallest finger is what I'm aiming to do here. I don't know if that's what's turning out because, oh, that's dark. Because I'm doing it in this phone instead of doing it in the mirror. So again, I'm probably gonna have to go look in the mirror, see what I did here, or I'm looking at this mirror. There we go. And yeah, I think, yeah, that's basically, I got that basically done well. Okay. It's kind of like eyeliner, and this is Physicians Formula. I think it's supposed to help my eyelashes. For what that's worth, I'm gonna have to do this in this other little mirror here. I can't do this in the phone. I just can't. So I'm putting this on the top and the bottom of each eye, right next to the lashes, right next to my eyelashes. So I try to extend out the bottom just a little bit. I don't know how these people do these little cutesy uplifted little triangle-y things that everybody's been doing the last few years, starting with the lady on the, was it the Geico commercials? I don't know which commercials that she is, but you know, probably everybody knows who I'm talking about. She's always getting white and talking about insurance. And she's got this little dingly things in the corner of her eyes, and it, you know, I always thought it looked like the 60s, and I don't particularly want to go back to the 60s personally. I did not enjoy them. I didn't. Okay, this is looking a little much. I gotta smudge that whole thing is what I generally do, but this is different. But it's what I could find, which is typical. If I can't find what I normally would use, and I'll just do something else. But the basics are always the same. So, I got to do this in this other mirror too. The idea here is to comb my eyebrow so that they're in some kind of order. And this stuff is supposed to be auburn in color, which is more or less what I'm wanting to do. So there's that. Let's go ahead and put on mascara. This mascara I got in the makeup store, and it was ridiculously expensive. And I don't know that it was worth it, but I got it because, you know, they're like, I don't know, I think I had a gift card. So I bought it, and it is pretty good. I'm probably getting towards the end of it. other one. I've never been big on eyelash curlers. I've tried to do those before. I just think they end up making me look ridiculous, and I don't do them. And also, I think that a lot of people be like, oh, you're supposed to get on the tops too, not just the bottom, but I typically just do the bottom. So that's what I'm doing, is what I typically do. So yeah, I'm starting to feel like I'm getting done. And I got this hemp stuff that's infused lip balm, and it tastes like mint, and I feel like it's good for my lips. So I will typically put some of that on. Okay, and then the next thing I do on a day like today, where I have to get online and see clients on Zoom, is I put on this Super Stay 24 color, I think this is Maybelline. I think it is. Anyway, it's some kind of rose tone thing. It's pretty close to the stuff I put on my cheeks in terms of color. I just messed up there. Let me do in this other mirror. There have been times and occasions when I would use lip liner. Wow, I really just messed that up. I put it on there. But in general, I don't, and the point of this was to do what I usually do. And then, I don't let that dry. I'm gonna go to the other mascara. This is called Surreal. And this is Maybelline, and Maybelline actually makes really good mascara, in my opinion. And so the second layer of mascara goes on now. And I try to get out the little things and make sure I got all the tips so that they look longer. I generally like to have a mascara that's old and doesn't have anything in it, so I make sure I comb out and not get any clumpy places. I think I'm basically done. Yeah, so that's what I do, because I've been doing it, all those layers of things for forever, and I definitely feel like that's improved how things go. Anyway, y'all take care, and I hope you found that helpful. I don't know I don't know how, but maybe it will, because you wanted it, so I did it. Love you. Bye.